Leighton, I remember, when you and I first met each other at Vanderbilt, it was one of those things, we just kind of gravitated towards each other because we both had a love for music. We loved to go out. We loved to see bands. Nashville's a great music city. And so I know we didn't spend as much time studying together, but we spent a lot of time out seeing live music together.
Yeah, and it's funny when I explain to my children how we did that, because we didn't have the internet, we didn't have cell phones. So somebody would go get a newspaper and figure out what was at the exit in, what was at Ellison Place, and you'd walk through the library at 11 o'clock at night and see who you could get to go to a band with you. Yeah, and it was, we had a very eclectic class. We had people from all over the country in our class. And I always tell people that, of all the people in our class that ended up in different cities, a really good group of people ended up in Birmingham.
Yeah, I remember when I left Vanderbilt, that was 89 we graduated. Loved Nashville, was going to stay there. But when I met the people at Maynard Cooper, I tell you, that was really it. I remember just saying, this is where I want to be. Mm-hmm. This is the people I want to be with. I felt a sense of belonging. They set it up on 5 founding principles that formed the bedrock of what they were going to build their law firm around. And these principles are what holds us true today. And really, that's part of what attracted me, not so much like, hey, we got these 5 principles, as it is, we live them. And I feel that the culture of the law firm today, despite all this growth and despite all this expansion, is still as strong and as true to those really a client-centered focus and a teamwork, collaborative, team-oriented culture.
I didn't come directly to Nixon Pruitt. I clerked, and then I was working in Washington, D.C. as the chief counsel for the Senate Subcommittee on Investigations. And during that time, which was a great experience, I really started to crave working in a real law firm. When I started looking around, I really did a lot of research. And a lot of business people and other people had told me about Nixon Pruitt. So what I was impressed about is I remember going to a lunch and then a dinner, and I couldn't tell the partners from the associates because everybody was really comfortable with each other and everybody treated each other equally. And in some firms, you could tell exactly who the partners were and exactly who the associates were, and there was a lot of hierarchy, but I didn't see any of that. And I felt like people, they were really smart, good lawyers, but they were having fun. They enjoyed each other. Yeah. Maynard Nixon really came to be when we realized that our firms had a shared culture and that the culture was a client-centric culture, a culture of treating each other well and allowing people to grow. And when we saw that, and we know how unique it is, how unusual it is, we thought, well, okay, if we're both dedicated to client service and we're both dedicated to treating our people well, maybe there's something there.
Yeah, when I think about it, the benefits of coming together, of merging, I think of the benefits, number one, to our clients, that by coming together, we're able to provide them more access to markets, more experts, more bench strength to do the kind of work that they need us to do. And we've really seen this as we've continued to grow. A lot of it has been driven by the client's needs. They need us there, they want us there, we can help them there. One thing about this coming together and merging and expanding like we are, both of us, is we're creating a bigger platform and area to help serve our clients for the needs they need. It also benefits our people. Yeah. It provides them, and I'd say this all the time, I think about this, the main thing is it provides opportunity. The opportunity to continue to do what you do and do it in different places, in more places, and help more people.
I can honestly say our clients love our lawyers and love the service that we give them. And I know that's true of Maynard. And I think for two firms to come together and form a firm that has the expertise of any firm in the country, the bench strength, the geographic reach, but also the service and value proposition and the client-centric approach is going to be unparalleled in the legal industry. And we're going to be able to do great things and do great things for our clients. And I hope that all of those that are part of Maynard Nixon will get excited to see clients that love them and respect them. They get excited with the collaboration because they learn from each other. And we take two great cultures and make them better. And that would be a wonderful vision.
Yeah. You know, when I think about Maynard Nixon, it's not so much about growth and about numbers. It's more about the opportunity and the place and somewhere where people can be fulfilled in really building their career, practicing law, and serving their clients at a really high level on some really cool stuff. I think of it as a place that continues to provide that continues to provide that opportunity and that fulfillment for people as we continue to grow. I do see Maynard Nixon growing. It's not a bright line number or set out there on a stake in a particular place or a number. Instead, it's just the opportunity to continue to serve our clients and go with them and help them and continue to provide the opportunity for our people, for them to continue to grow. And so that's what I think about when I think about the future of Maynard Nixon.